I just wanted to pop on here real quick today and update you on Weigh In Wednesday. So, yesterday was 7 weeks on whole food plant based and feeling really good, feeling lighter, just in general, have more energy, and not finding it overly hard. Some days I'm tired of eating rice and beans, and I did make a pot of chili, ate that like 3 bowls a day. Really enjoyed that. Right now, I'm kind of liking doing an open faced bread. So I'm doing like the sprouted bread or Dave's Killer bread, and then lining that with my greens. I'm growing greens. I don't know if you can see. I have some towers there, and I have a few arrow gardens. I'll have to show you some of those. So I pick my own greens. Of course, now with it being October, I had my stuff outside and I brought it in, and so it's kind of suffered a little bit. And I don't have any tomatoes currently that I'm growing. So, but I have these two tower gardens, not the Juice Plus ones, but just the it's hydroponic on the bottom, but the three growing pods are dirt. And I don't know if I like it better than the hydroponic that I've been growing, but I do like, I have arugula, I have bok choy, I have a couple different lettuces, I have some chives, I have dill. So I'm planting a lot more. I've planted a microgreen seed mix that I got off Amazon, and so that's kind of like, could be broccoli. So you don't really know what that is till it gets a little bit bigger. And some of those are still small enough where I'm not sure what they are. Could be lettuces in there too, things like that. But I figure greens, and if I can always eat it as a microgreen part, but I'm liking that. Now my greens, so then I put the bread, I put the greens, um, onion. Yesterday I forgot the onion, and when I was sitting eating it, I really missed it. But I made a big pot in the Instant Pot of lentils. I put celery and carrots and onions and garlic, and I cut up some greens. Now in my refrigerator, the very bottom drawer, whatever you put in there freezes. And Tom had I bought a package of 4 romaine, um, stalks, hearts, whatever you call them, and they're frozen. So those all I'm cutting up real little and putting in my lentils and things like that, because I mean they'll last a long time because they're frozen, but you can't eat them on sandwiches and stuff. I think they'd be really, really mushy. But so I'm taking my lentil mixture, my jasmine rice, and either making a burger out of it with maybe, sometimes I'm doing a little bit of tofu, but I found I really don't need it. If I'm making it as a hamburger, I add some sort of sauce, Worcestershire, maybe a little bit of steak sauce, things like that, and make it taste, look more like a hamburger. Today for lunch, I'm going to do the open faced where I'll put the bread, put the greens, put the onions, maybe tomato, and then my bean rice mixture on top, and just eat it that way. And I really, really like that. But you're probably here for the weight loss update. And I am trying not to focus on that. In fact, I'm watching YouTube videos, and one of the advertisement comes on. Is it called Healthy Wager? Something like that, where you say, okay, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. You you pay them, you pledge however much you want to pay a month, $10, $20 a month, whatever, and then they tell you what your prize is. So at the end of 6 months, if you lose those 50 pounds, then you get a prize. So if you've paid in, let's say, $20 a month, so for 6 months, so that would be $120. You probably win $500. So you get your money back plus some. I thought, oh, that'd be easy. But then I thought, no, that kind of defeats purpose, because then you're geared towards losing weight. I don't want this to be focused on, because I can lose weight. Every time I've lost weight, 40, 50, even 80 pounds before, and then it's a diet. And then you go off of it and you gain it back. So this time, nope, I'm not doing that. It was so tempting because I thought, oh, okay, easy money. Famous last words, right? So I'm not doing it. But the update is, okay, since the beginning of summer, I swam every day but 3 days in the pool, and I'd lost 10 pounds just swimming and kind of cutting down a little bit. So on August 19th, I started my whole food plant based, no oil. So since then, it's been 7 weeks and I've lost 18 pounds. So that's a total of 28 pounds since the beginning of summer. But I'm basically counting it as 18 because that's what we're talking about, the whole food plant base. But now that was at my highest weight. I always go back to the highest weight. So, but with this, I'm really feeling confident that it's going to be off. It's going to stay off because I feel so much better and I'm doing it for health. And so that's a whole different ball game. So anyway, like and subscribe to my channel. And I really appreciate you being here. And I will next week, 8 weeks, 2 months. So I'm really excited. I'm shooting for 20 pounds, but if I don't, I don't. I just want to be here, eating healthy, enjoying. Thanks for joining. Bye.